Hey everybody. Hello Thomas. Hi. Hey Maria. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Weekly forecast. It is rainy out here in Orlando right now. Super rainy. My hair's a frizzy mess from it. I just got back from the university. Hey Nicole, hey Pam. How y'all doing? I'm a little tired tonight. So we're doing our weekly forecast of, you're going to pick A, B, or C if you didn't already. Did you pick one, Nicole, yet? I know you were trying to decide earlier. So we're going to pick A, B, or C, and then I give you your forecast for the week, depending on which one you pick. We got a B and a C. Oh, thank you, Pam. Oh, Nicole finally picked C. Got an A over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, just make sure you know which one you're going for, or 2 or 3, whatever you might need. And then I will pull for you. Okay. So everybody feeling the weird energies? These energies are strange. Got a lot of Pisces energies, a lot of Neptunian influence. We have Neptune in a major aspect with Mars and Jupiter right now, and we have Chiron sitting next to it in Pisces. So you guys are probably feeling the energies, you're probably feeling the moodiness, you're probably feeling a lot of intuition, a lot of emotion, right? Everybody's hyper emotional right now. Yeah, and Jupiter opposed Venus, yep. Yep, there's a lot going on right now. And we're all feeling it, especially if you're more of a emotional type of person, more creative, emotional, that type of person, empathic, you're going to really feel it. So let's see what the energies are saying for the week. Whew. All right. All right, for my A's, let's see what we get here. Okay, got the Chariot. It's a major arcana card. It's important. Oh, 7 Pentacles. All right, for my B's, you ready? Okay. Oh, I didn't show you. And Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. King and Queen of Pentacles. All right. Let's see what my C's get. 5 of Cups. Hi, Meredith. Hi, Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth, you're picking all the cards? I feel like 2 of them over there. All right. Interesting. We got a couple of the same cards as last week. So it seems like the energies are kind of, almost, it makes sense though, because the energies, they don't just usually switch too fast, so it's kind of like they're kind of coming over into it, All right. So, for my A's, all right. We got the Chariot. Okay. So, this is a card of outer strength. This week, you're able to get a lot done, actually, and be super productive. This is a good card for just moving forward on projects and just getting a lot of balance and, in actually your outer world. So we're not talking about the inner world, okay, with this card. This is the card of outer strength. The Chariot is the card of outer strength. So, this week is a good time for you to get things done, to do things in the world and to use your outer strength, you have it together on the decisions and things that you need to do. So anything that has to do with, work, maybe selling your house like I'm doing, right? Anything like that, it's a good week for you to move forward on these things out in the physical world. However, here's the thing for my A's. Even though you have that card of outer strength, you also have the 7 of Pentacles this week. And this is giving you advice regarding your emotional state over what you've accomplished. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, this means you put a lot of work into something, but you don't feel accomplished about it. So even though you can move forward this week really well with getting some things done, you still don't feel accomplished. So this card is saying, you know what? You don't feel accomplished, but maybe you just need to work on your perspective a little bit. Maybe you need to change your perspective a little bit. Even though you're not happy with what happened, you still are able to move forward in the outer world. The thing is, you need to change your inner world more. So this week is a good time for you to get things done, but to try not to be down on yourself about the stuff that you've actually not accomplished, or the things that you've accomplished that you just don't feel like they really did anything much for you. Try not to be so negative, because this is saying that this week is really, it's a time for accomplishment and that Mars energy and stuff, but you're still not feeling good about it. You're not feeling it. But totally work on changing your perspective. Reframe. That's what I always say, reframe. So reframing is where you look at a scenario, right? You go, okay, I'm going through a divorce, right? This is awful. This is horrible, but how can I make this better? You can reframe it by saying, hey, this is good that I'm going through divorce, because now I can be single. Now, what are the good things? So you just create the good things in your mind. So you take that negative and you turn it into a positive in your mind. It's not about on the external, it's the internal, So switch things up and start reframing what you're feeling so bad about. Just start reframing it in your head. That's, there's so many ways you can do this. No matter what you're going through, you can always reframe and say, you know what, hey, my animal died. But they went off to, you could say heaven, or they went off to the other side to be happy, So always work on reframing, because you're in a bad state of mind. Even though you know that you can accomplish things, you're still not in the best state of mind. Oh yeah, hey Greg, you messaged me. I just saw it come through, actually. Oh, thank you, Shakti. So good to see you, Shakti George. All right, for my bees. My bees, you have the King of Pentacles, all right? So this is saying that this is a good week for you to feel the richness of what you've put into your world, of what you've put into your life. So this is a good time for you to kind of just, how can I put it? Like sit in it, This is a good time for you to feel the gratitude of what you've accomplished already. To feel like, you know what, I have really put a lot of effort into, maybe it's like just about you, about being single, or maybe about being in a relationship, or maybe it's about you and your projects that you're working on. This is a good week for you to just feel that gratitude of what you have accomplished already. Because for my bees, I'm seeing that you have already accomplished some things, and that you are sitting now in a place where it's like you should express that within your own soul. So allow your heart to open up to whatever this is that you need to express gratitude for, because you can feel it. This is like a really good card of accomplishment. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. I reached out to Ron today. We're going to actually start promoting his regression workshop. So just so everybody knows, I saw Joe join, and he was asking about the past life regression workshop, and Ron is going to firm up a time. So if you are in Central Florida, or you want to fly here to learn past life regression work, the best kind, Dr. Ron DeVosto is one of the best in the entire world. So if anybody's interested in doing past life regression work here, he's going to set it up for in a couple of months. So over the summer. But yeah, Joe, we should talk sometimes. So if anybody's interested, please let me know. All right. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of accomplishment here for my bees. Now, the funny thing is, you got the King and you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the advice card, and this advice is saying to really just focus even more on what it is you've accomplished, and just keep moving forward with it. because this is a card of fertility, abundance, fruitfulness, leaping forward. This is a card of focus, and also it could be, if you're thinking about getting pregnant, this is a card of pregnancy as well, fertility. So if you are, this week, if you're really, in a negative mood, you shouldn't be if you're a bee, because you actually have a lot to be grateful for right now. We have the card of the gratitude, the richness, the wealth, and whatever it is that you have to be thankful for. And then it's just saying focus even more into that. Whatever that is that you have the gratitude for, focus even more into that, because that's going to pay off for you. This is starting to pay off for you. Something is really going right for you if you're a bee. And whatever that is that's going so right, just keep going with it. Keep focusing on it. Really put your energy into it. You see how she's focusing down on this pentacle here? The pentacle represents the human body. And so the human body is, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, right? And so that's the pentacle. And the pentacle is representative of physical manifestation. So it represents money, it represents people, it represents anything in the physical world, right? So focus even more on what this is that you are feeling such a richness and such a gratitude for, and really just dive deep into it, because you're on the right path this week with this. Does anybody have any questions about this one? Because it just depends on what the physical manifestation is in your world. Like I said, it can be anything in the physical world. It could be a relationship, it could be money, it could be a project, it could be a business that you're trying to start. So this is the right path, though. You're on the right path, bees. Hi, Sandy. So think about what that is, that you're on the right path, that thing that is providing you the gratitude and the richness right now. Just keep going with it. You're on the right path, okay? If you have questions or anything about these cards that I'm pulling, please feel free to ask. For my C's, hi there. Hey, Erica. Hey, Sandy. Okay, so for my C's, we have the 5 of Cups here. All right. So the 5 of Cups is a card of loss and grief. So if you got C, it looks like you're feeling a lot of loss. You're going through a grieving time. This week, it's not going to be the happiest for you. However, I'll get there in a minute. But see, he's staring at these 2 cups here, and these 2 cups are like spilled milk, right? They're spilled wine. Spilled wine. That's even worse than spilled milk, right? And then we have the cups behind him. So he's very focused on these 3 cups here that are spilled, and the 2 represent choice behind him. 2 is choice. Oh, yeah. So, Mary, you're going through that grieving period, yeah. But you see the castle and the bridge going over the water, right? So he can still take these cups of wine. He can drink them. He can go over the bridge and go over here to the castle. And so there's so much opportunity still, but he has his head hanging down, and he's only looking at these spilled glasses. And if you look at this black cape, it's like death. This is a death card. So this means that something has ended or something is ending this week. But something is about loss for you. So you're grieving. You're in a grieving period if you're a C. So, and if you picked, sometimes, I haven't heard anything like this from anybody, but there is the possibility that you picked the wrong card, the wrong choice, A, B, or C. So if you notice that, wow, this one really makes sense for me, then that's the one that you should have picked, but maybe you just weren't very intuitive about it when you chose A, B, or C. But if you were very intuitive about it and your higher self picked A, B, or C, then you're going to get the right cards, guys. I just want to, say that. And then Ida. Oh, hi, Ida. All right, so C's, seeing some grief, seeing some loss, seeing some focus on that loss, which that card is one of the saddest cards. It's one of the saddest cards. So, oh, Elizabeth, I feel you, honey. I feel you. Okay, so, but what you got here for my C's, you got the advice card of strength. This is inner strength. You remember how I was saying this is the outer strength card for my A's? Hi. This is inner strength. So this is telling you that even though you're very focused on the loss, that you have an amazing amount of inner strength within you. And I know you do, because you're a light worker. You're here. You're doing self-development by watching this. Oh, hey, Lynn. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, Nicole. Oh, honey. Talk about up and down this week, you guys. Oh, my. I was just arguing with my boyfriend. All of my Facebook friends know that I just changed my profile picture. That's why we do self-development, because we do have issues we have to deal with, That's just how life goes. So this is the card of inner strength, though. So if you're a C, even though you're grieving and you're feeling the loss, you need to realize that you do have a lot of inner strength. That your inner strength, your inner strength is what you need to rely on. Don't rely on other people's strength. Don't rely on outer or external things. You want to rely on your own internal strength. And the best way to do that is to do the meditation work, the tantric meditation work. The tantric meditation work, it is the most beautiful thing you can do. And I did mine this morning, thankfully, and it got me in a really good mood for the day. And then some bad things happened, and it got me into a weird mood. But I always know that I can always go back to connect with my spirit. And this is the card of connecting with your spirit, because your inner strength comes from your spirit, and your soul is on the other side, right? And so it projects this energy into your body. And what we call downloads is you downloading, right? You are downloading from the other side, from your soul, the energy. And when you download, thanks, Nicole. Oh, awesome, Mary. And when you download from your soul, the energy, more of it, it gives you a boost. It's an amazing boost. And you connect more with your higher self, and you know more, because it's like tapping back into that computer program. All right, so this is the card of inner strength. So what this is saying to you, C's, is that you have the inner strength to deal with what you need to deal with right here. You have the inner strength. You have it. You're a light worker. You know it. You are in self-development. You need to have the strength of your own light so that you can help others. And that's why we do these things. That's why we do this. That's why I do this. Because I have a light in me, and I help others get that light to brighten up so they can see in the dark, right? That's what we do. And that's what you have to rely on, is your own inner strength this week, because you're not going to find it externally this week. You're only going to find it internally. So meditate, meditate, meditate. And when I say meditate, I don't say to sit there and be quiet. You guys know that I am really into the spiritual, deep connection work with your soul consciousness and the downloads. If you want to download from your soul, you do Kriya, you do Tantra, you do, pranayama, you do the stuff that really, it gets you connected to your energy. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So let's do a little quick meditation for, just a minute or two, just to give you guys a little bit. It looks like everybody, well, the A's and C's are really needing this. My B's, you're doing all right. But my A's and C's, along with myself, we need as much meditation as we can get right now, right? Because life is pretty tough right now with these Neptunian, Chiron, Pisces, Mars, Venus aspects that we have going on. They are intense. They really are. Okay? So the first thing I like to just tell all of you is to make sure that you know how to do Darth Vader breathing, which is ocean breath or bliss breath. And that will immediately drop your cortisol levels down. It will help you connect to your energy. Okay? So let's just do a quick breath where you put your fingers here so you can feel that you're going to be sucking in the air. You're going to constrict your throat, and you'll feel this go in right here. So you don't press it or anything. You just place it here so you can feel that it's going in. This is when you're learning. If you already know how to do this, then you don't need to do it. But you can see my throat here. Go. You see? You see how it went in, right? So you want to sound like Darth Vader. Now, when you breathe in, when you inhale, you're going to imagine that you have oxygen, or you can even do a color of energy all just going into all of your pores, all of your body. And when you exhale, you exhale that energy out and it expands your aura, because what you're doing is you're actually breathing with your energy and you're pulling your energy in and then you're pushing your energy out by doing this. It's called pore breathing. Okay, so let's just do 2-3 rounds of it, okay? So inhale. And now exhale and imagine the energy is flowing out of your pores. Again, inhale the energy into your pores. Exhale the energy out of your pores. Okay. So that should help. It helps you connect to spirit. I suggest doing that for a few minutes every day, or if you're driving and you get in a crazy mood, or you want to kill somebody, do pore breathing. Also, if you're feeling anxious, I know a lot of people are feeling the anxiety right now. Another one you can do, just quickly, is you can take your hand and take your thumb and place it against your nostril and breathe in. So again, you're doing that same constricting the throat, so you make that loud noise. Hold your nose, and then open on the other side and breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so that should have really relaxed you. Even the one cycle, if you do 1 or 2 cycles of that, immediately drops your cortisol levels. So if you're stressed out, anxious, try that out. It's wonderful. But thank you for joining me, everyone. And if you have any questions, you know I do bookings, I do readings. I have a book now on Facebook if you want to click that. You know, I changed it from the Tantric course. I had that up for long enough. If any of you are interested in doing my meditation course, my Tantric course, it's only $25, and it's there for you forever once you buy it. It's a digital, videos and worksheets and everything. And I take you through all of my processes that I do, and then and then you have the whole sequence too. I have a video where it's the whole 15 minutes of it all together. So if you do want to do that, that's my meditation course on vibecourses.com. I think I'm gonna put it on brandyjoy.com too. I need to get everything on Brandy Joy. We're working on that. And if you do want a reading, I'm doing readings. I do private readings. You can either do a quick video download from me if you want to do that. I also do private readings one-on-one for 30 minutes and 1 hour, depending on what you need. Oh, hi. Oh, awesome, Charlie. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Anna Marie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Do some meditation tonight. Do some downloads. Reframe your minds. And thank you for joining me. Thanks, Margie. Hi there. I will be back on Wednesday night, of course, at 10 p.m. as always. Thank you, Greg. Yeah. And we all need to be there for each other right now. And you guys know I have Vibe Tribe community. I know a lot of you know that. A lot of you are in Vibe Tribe on my Facebook. And we're all there supporting each other. You know, everybody's been posting like, hey, this craziness is going on, and we talk about it, you know. I had somebody reach out to me earlier, actually. I think it was Tiffany that reached out to me earlier about what's all with the Pisces stuff going on. Hi, Chantal. Thank you. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'll have a wonderful night, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye for now.